you talking about?
Nah, I'm not against it though. Like the whole sentiment of like co-parenting and you're not with the person. I'm not against it. It's like you know the person.
Oh, you talking about like it's called the LTR, long-term relationship without marriage?
They got an acronym for that?
He don't be knowing nothing, y'all.
Not exactly. Not exactly though.
Okay, elaborate.
You might have had like a friends with benefits relationship with a chick where like y'all cool, but you know what I'm saying, you don't necessarily see yourself being with them like in a real like, oh, this is my girlfriend and she's gonna become my wife or whatever.
Okay.
But she's cool, and I mean obviously things change once a kid is involved and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but,
that's a big thing.
But you know,
also avoid that though. If you're not really feeling that, would you not avoid that situation?
That's what I would think.
I would run like hell, my nigga.
What situation?
Having a kid with someone that you don't consider to be like a long term.
I mean, yo, honestly, bro, like to keep it a bean, like sometimes like when I sit down and think about it, I feel like I might die alone. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of my
Wait, why?
Honestly, I say that now at 25, but we don't know what I'll feel.
You ain't even peak. We ain't even peak yet.
You know, yeah, but I'm just like, I feel like I can meet somebody, but like at the same time, if I never meet somebody that meets my standards, or you know what I'm saying, or somebody that I really could say, all right, yo, I want to spend the rest of my life with, I'm okay with like being alone. You know what I'm saying? All I would really want out of this life is to have a kid and give them a better life than I had.
Just one?
No. I'm down with having, you know, multiple kids. Max
with
is like
the
3.
same person that you don't consider to be someone you really want. That's wild. I feel like that's wasting your potential and wasting your life. If you're having children with someone you don't really want to have kids with,
it's not. I don't want to have kids with.
Well, someone you don't. Like you said earlier, someone you don't consider your girlfriend or someone you're not gonna want to marry.
Because there's so many.
Why would you want to have a kid with that person?
It's a lot of things that comes with like a long-term relationship, as far as like, you know, marriage and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
A kid is that's a lot that comes with that. That's a life. That's more
commitment.
of a.
I have a really sick train of thought.
Yeah,
I can see that.
It's a sick way of thinking, but I'm just 100% okay with just like going on about my life without, you know, dealing with the struggle of wondering if you're good enough for somebody, or
okay,
you know what I'm saying? Or
what age is it that you're like, okay, it's looking downhill from here, so I'm gonna just get this off now. What age?
33.
33.
You're bugging.
I don't want to have a kid any older than 33.
You don't. Okay.
So you want all your kids before you're 33?
Yes. Or at least, no, I want my first kid before 33 at least.
Okay.
I want my first kid before
you
I'm 33.
want one out the way.
So that, you know what I'm saying, by the time I hit 35, 36, I'll know how to parent. You know what I'm saying? I would have had the hang of it. You know what I'm saying?
You can do that at any age.
But also, you want to, like, I don't know how you know, mobile I'm going to be at 35. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able. I want to have enough energy to, like, you know, play with my kid.
You gonna have to. That's when the grown man strength really kicks in.
Grown man strength and like stamina and adult, like 30-something stamina is different. You're stronger, but you can't. Your lungs don't work the same.
I think you guys are really underestimating, like how strong y'all could be at, you know, in your 30s, or how you know, if you keep up with yourself and you're going to the gym and you know.
Niggas don't work out now. I'm working out when I'm 30. My body already hurts.
No, you do gotta work out in your 30s.
You have to.
Because if you don't work out in your 30s, like, and you like miss that opportunity and you miss that, you know what I'm saying?
Your prime is technically 28. They say that's when it starts, and it ends around 30 something, 35.
But if you miss that.
So like, if at that point it's like I already missed my prime. Like it's a decline from this point.
But why would you want to continue to decline though?
Right, when you could just maintain.
No, I'm just saying because like I don't maintain now. So that's my point.
But
that's what I'm saying. Like,
my point is, I just don't want to have my first kid any older than 33 because I want to be able to, you know what I'm saying, move around. And then on top of that, if I have my first kid, if I'm not as, you know, energetic, at least I have my older child to kind of, you know, help me out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? As far as like
take the pressures off of you.
Yeah, like on some like, yo, let's go to the park, and then
y'all go play
around, and then I'll get up, I'll throw the ball a little bit. You know what I'm saying with them, but at the same time, I know that my limitations. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
So I would rather have my first kid younger.
That's also kind of settling at a certain point, because you're saying like, okay, I don't think I'm gonna end up doing this, so I'm cool with you. So I guess I'll have a kid with you. That's kind of settling.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, I wouldn't call it settling because
you feel like you're not gonna find somebody else that you're gonna actually want to have a kid with.
No, it's not that. It's just that the window of opportunity gets smaller to find a woman that don't already have kids. You know what I'm saying? I would want my first kid to be the woman that I'm with, or even if, you know what I'm saying, we don't
not
work
necessarily.
out. I want that.
I would say I think you think like that now because we're in our 20s and we're seeing women that are also in their 20s, and most women have kids when they're in their mid to late 20s. And I feel like once we're like a little bit older and I know me personally, I'm not trying to have a kid until I'm at least 30. My first kid, at least 30. I'm not having a kid in my 20s at all. God, mashallah. Like,
not even 28?
Not even 28.
That's when your prime starts, 27, 28.
I'm good. I'll wait till I'm 30. But then the dating pool of women is going to get a lot broader for me as I, mature and like get my money up and like get more situated. Mm-hmm. So I feel like, I don't know, when you're in your 30s, you have more opportunity to date like a younger woman, possibly in her 20s, her early 20s, and she don't have a kid yet.
I was about to pose that question for you. Like, at 30, what's the lowest age you would go?
23.
23. Okay.
I think 22 is still you're a little too young.
22. That's a year difference.
22. You're still in college though.
You can still be in college at 23.
You can still be in college at fucking 40,
my
nigga. I'm saying
true.
like most people graduate college at 22.
So what's the difference between that 1 year?
You're not in college.
I'm not against that.
But people still do the same thing if they're in college or not out of college at this point.
It depends on the person.
Well, sure.
How about you?
25.
25.
I just feel like, I think just overall in terms of just lowest of age, not at this point, like, I'm not saying I can't be 25 and date somebody that's 20, but if I'm looking at it from 30, it's like, alright, a 5-year margin, it's a gap, but it's a little bit different. I feel like by 25 you go through a little bit more. You have like more years under your belt of having to do things by yourself. I feel like 23 is like, I think that's still kind of the beginning of you still just starting to get stuff by yourself. I think 25 you have a little more under your belt in terms of like, you're used to doing things on your own. You've met and been around a bunch of more people. That's also 2 years of more dating experience.
2 years. I was about to say 2 years worth of more dicks, my nigga.
Well, I mean, if I'm gonna keep it 100, like I'd rather a shorty have like a certain amount of bodies versus not, because it's like you have more of.
She can't fuck.
That's a catch-22, like a double-edged sword. It's like you want a woman with like not a lot of bodies because I don't know, for whatever reason our monkey brains want that. But like you also want a woman with experience. At this point, I don't have both. At this point, I don't really care if it's like, especially at like 25. By 25, I'm like, I'm trying to think what's the limit at 25.
Yeah.
If you
put a number on it,
I'm trying to put a number. If you like,
playing a dangerous
if you,
they're not gonna like that.
I don't care. I don't care. It's like 25. If you got like a 10 to 12 by 25, I personally don't care. I personally don't care at this point. Especially if you went to college, I'm like, alright, I know you's wilding in college.
I don't care.
I'm assuming half of those came from in college, so
I don't care about bodies as much as I never really cared about bodies.
I wouldn't even know.
We did when we were younger.
We did care like in high school.
We would ask and shit like, how many?
100%.
I'm not asking how many bodies shorty
I don't care that much no more, because first of all, like, I don't want to know, and second of all,
I want my feelings hurt. You told me 30. I'm like,
I just want to know like that it's nobody that I'm significantly I gotta see every single day or like something like that. You know what I'm saying? If she has a certain amount of bodies, the chances of her.
You think she fucked everybody on your block? She got 30.
If she fucked everybody
Chances
on the
are,
block, I
chances
mean,
are.
there's
Chances
a very
are.
high chance.
Chances are.
You know what I'm
7
saying?
million on the planet. You did 30. Now you fuck one of my mans. You got to.
That's another mini cast that we have to talk about.
We can talk about that.
But
Fuck 6 niggas in fucking 5 different boroughs.
as long as I don't have to brush past with like more than 5 niggas that she fucked, that's crazy. If I gotta brush shoulders with niggas that like
in the tri-state area.
more than 4 to 5 niggas that she fucked, I'm cool.
That would be like y'all were in the same area. Like that would be very coincidental, especially in New York.
New York is like small.
It's small, but it's a lot. It's
like,
still a lot of people.
I know women who be doing dicks in like every borough, yo. Like even Staten Island, bro. Like
Taking the ferry.
taking the ferry for some penis is crazy.
Damn.
Another thing that I would take into consideration is just like I can't judge. Like I can't. I stopped counting.
You got a bad judgment of character?
No. I'm saying I can't judge because like I can't put a number on how many bodies I got. You know what I'm saying? But if I had to guess between, I guess 30 and 40, you know what I'm saying? And it's like,
God damn.
I can't sit there and say, oh, you can't have these many bodies, and then I'm out here wilding. You know, I'm not wilding no more, but I was wilding. You know what I'm saying? You gotta relax. Y'all both of y'all gotta relax. I will not let y'all defame my character like this, fellas.
You just said it.
I'm keeping it, you know, transparent.
You defame your character on your own. We just add on to it.
Yeah, y'all right.
So you would settle for a friend to have a kid with?
If I'm,
because it would have to be a friend.
Yeah, 100%. Like, you know, somebody that over time you built a friendship with. You know what I'm saying?
Friendship and like,
and y'all haven't really, you know what I'm saying?
That's a different ball game. Because even as a friendship, you still haven't seen them in certain situations.
I feel like that's a wrong mindset to have. Just having someone carry your seed just because you want to see. It's like, okay, you got to think about from the child's perspective now. They're gonna need both parents in the home. You feel me?
They don't need.
In the home.
They don't need.
In the home, not
in
necessarily
the home.
As long as y'all
in
not
the home,
like,
yeah.
They don't-
Statistically, it's better for a child to be raised with both parents in the home.
I mean, I'm the greatest nigga I ever met. So, and I had one parent in the home. So.
You're an outlier, but that you don't make the rule.
I know
You
kids
what I mean?
who grew up with both their parents and still came out fucked up though.
Another outlier situation. I'm talking statistics and like generalities. Like generally speaking, it's better for a child to have two role
Ideally.
models in the home. You know,
Ideally.
Yeah, so you're not looking up to these YouTube couples?
Ugh, disgusting. I
So what
I
real
get
love
it.
is.
I probably have a like, you know, thought process when
We
it
all
comes
do.
to this, but you know, it's more so coming from a place of, yo, I don't want to settle for, like, say, all right, I would rather have a kid with somebody I know more than a random chick, like a random one night stand, and now she don't want to kill it. You know what I'm saying? And part of me don't want her to kill it. You know what I'm saying? But
I get it.
I mean,
I don't. We just gonna have to disagree on this one.
but you know, I'd rather it be a woman that
And that
I'm
ultimatum of somebody random
No,
versus somebody
specifically when you said part of me doesn't want her to kill her, I'm like, nah. If I fucked you once and I don't even know you like that, Control Alt delete that child.
They
Please.
don't. A lot of them
I
don't
don't
believe in
want
it
it.
though. Believe
Write
in
the
it.
kid name in the death note.
You know what I'm
What
saying?
you gonna do if like the girl you have a kid with, right? She has a kid with another nigga afterwards.
After me,
Yeah, exactly. She got baby daddy now.
yo, that's a great question actually.
That's gross.
That can happen even if you were in a relationship and y'all break up.
But
Yeah.
She got married and have the kid, so I mean, stuff like that.
That's inherently different though.
Divorce is like what? What percentage? 50 now?
It's 50%.
Now, yeah, in the modern day, yeah,
It's 50% now, so you have a high chance of that happening. Like you have a 50% chance.
which is why, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, all right, if she found somebody, I'm not gonna hate as long as whoever she's with don't ever disrespect my kid.
Or
go-
her. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's the mother of your kid now.
No, yeah, for sure. Like, but I would assume that like that he wouldn't disrespect her. But sometimes, you
You'd
know,
be surprised.
sometimes
You'd be
some
surprised.
nah, for sure. But sometimes they'll love that woman. You know what I'm saying? But they'll kind of like
String your kid.
brush off the kid that's
I don't want to be in no type of baby mama. I don't want to be in that type of situation at all. So
I don't know.
I'll wait as long. I'm good. I want a singular family. I don't want her to have no prior kids, no prior baby daddies. I don't want to do the same like that. That shit turns me off.
Kids with women, nah, that's a dub. I'll never take you
She make you
serious.
go broke low key also. If you with the woman, she can help you build and all that shit. If you guys are apart, you gotta worry about kissing and money and more.
Right.
And shit. Taking care of her also.
Okay.
That's also something.
Sound
to
logic.
take
Sound logic.
into consideration.
Sound logic.
In conclusion, though,
Y'all gotta just talk to me in like 5-6 years, man. I don't know what to tell you.
we'll be here.
we'll
be here.
We'll come back in 5 to 6 years.
You know what I'm
See how you
saying?
feel. This nigga gonna have 5 kids by then.
Who, me or you?
You nigga, like
5 kids.
Hell no.
20 baby moms.
5 kids and 20 baby.
Yo,
Mathing.
I'm Nick Cannon. I'm Nick Cannon. Like literally Nick Cannon. Like just exploding on these
Jesus
bitches.
Christ.
Exploding in these bitches. You know
Shooting
what
the
I'm
club
saying?
up.
Yeah. If y'all have any, questions, comments, or anything, or feedback, or y'all just want to talk about it amongst yourselves and amongst us, we read the comments. Get in the comment section and go crazy. Like and subscribe.
Follow us on IG, man. We're gonna put the IG up here.
Follow us. Yes, please and thank you, for exclusive content and behind the scenes shit. That's not really behind the scenes shit because I'll be forgetting to record shit behind the scenes.
Just follow us.
But just follow us.
You just follow us.
You know what I'm saying?
You might see something. You might not.
You might.
That's a surprise.
You know what I'm saying? Love y'all. Y'all have a good night or day or whatever time y'all saw this. Bye bye.
Peace.
Catch y'all on the next one. You in that one for the text?
That was a good one.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I want to talk.